If you want to see me swatch the Pumpkin Spice palette from Too Faced, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I am going to play with this one. I have committed to doing Viseart, a Viseart review with a bunch of looks, and it is coming. I am going to play with Viseart next, but I do want to do some swatching of some Too Faced palettes that I've had kind of waiting in the wings for a bit. And this is one of the 3 palettes that I have had waiting in the wings. And it is still available on the Too Faced site, or Too Faced's site. It's a tongue twister. And I thought that I would just swatch it. And it is a palette that I have just been holding back on, and I just don't want to anymore. So this is what the palette looks like. I am pretty happy with the color scheme, and it is the color scheme that really had me for this palette. I haven't picked up either one of the gingerbread palettes, but this color story really spoke to me, and it sounds like I had good taste because the folks who did buy it seemed to like it quite a bit. Jen Loves is one that I know, really liked it, and Teresa is Dead is another one of YouTubers I follow who seemed to like it. So we're going to swatch this puppy, and I am thinking of doing columns. So I'm going to go from left to right, so 3, 3, 3, and so on from this end to this end, and this end is the part of the palette that has me the most intrigued, except for these 2 colors. And so I think that that is going to be delightful. I will end on the colors that I think are the most intriguing. So let's get started. As usual, I'm going to use these 3 fingers for swatching column-wise, basically like I did the Celestial Divinity from Pat McGrath. If you want to see those swatches, I'll put them right there for you. And I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start swatching. All right, so the first 3, and I'm not going to bother with the names. These 3 and these 3 are the first that I will be swatching. So let's play with that. Okay, so Fall Vibes, Oh My Gourd, and, oh no, Whipped Cream. Fall Vibes and Oh My Gourd. And I said I wasn't going to bother with names, but they are kind of fun. I'm just not going to bother saying it as I go through, but I think it's neat to hear the names. Okay, that is a whole lot of nothing. It matches my skin tone almost perfectly. Now that is a very nice, almost antique gold. It's not very yellow, but it looks pretty good. And that is another very nice shimmer. So the matte to begin with is pretty lackluster, but these 2 are quite nice. Now it was double swatch, so let me go right back in. Look at those fingers. Okay, so I'm going to swatch these again. Yeah, that matte is, you know, I think it's just kind of to set the eye primer because it's not going to show a whole lot unless you have maybe a different skin tone where it might show up a lot more, but on me it's kind of lost. So those are the first 3, and somehow one's not lying down as nicely. Okay, that looks better. Okay, I'm not mad at the first 3, so let's see what happens with the next column. Okay, so just a refresher, this is the column we're going to be swatching next, and I do really think that these 3 are going to go very well with the last one we swatched just now, and I'm looking forward to it. Looks like Crisp is a duochrome. Then we have Sweetie Pie, which is kind of a orangey, no, not maroon, I don't know. It's almost like, it's like funny poop color. I don't know what else to call it. That's a terrible description, but right? Do you know what I mean? Funny poop color. It's like a weird mustardy khaki. Okay, this was Crisp. I like that name. And we've got Sweetie Pie. I said I wouldn't bother with names, and here I am bothering with names. Go figure. And then the next one is A la Mode, or A la Mode, as I would like to say. All right, I don't mind these 3. Okay, let's just do a double swatch. And fingers, I always like to show the fingers. Let's go in one more time. Crisp is going to be a favorite, I can tell already. And I will like Sweetie Pie and a la mode in the crease for sure. Yeah, I like that one. This one is a no-brainer. And a la mode, or a la mode, is a very, very nice kind of peachy, dusty rose, really. Okay, so far, not bad, not bad. Okay, hopefully that is showing up for you because, I don't know, sometimes the ring light, I think, washes out my arm. Now we are getting more intense in color. So we've done these two columns, now we're going into here. And if you see, it's really getting deeper in color, and we've got three very distinct colors in this column. So let's see what these look like. Fall for It, cute for a fall palette. Falling For You, which is one that I know I'm going to love based on one of the colors in the chocolate gold palette. So these are the three. Here we go. I don't remember the name of the one in the gold palette. It's so beautiful. Okay, Fall For It, Falling For You. Yeah, I'm going to like that one. Wow, that is going to be a beautiful, very flattering color. And then we've got Want a Piece of Me, which is a cute name. Nice, okay, that's the first go on those, and here are the fingers. Nice. Yeah, I like this row. I would say that the second and third color more so than the Fall For It. The Fall For It this is just not a color that really speaks to me all that much. Not huge on orange. And that one basically did not need a second swatch, and this one really matches my nail color. Beautiful. I am very, very happy so far, and here are the fingers. All right, we are halfway, and the next one, again, is a little bit deeper. And we have some pumpkin spice kind of vibes with the colors and the names here. So the one on top is Pumpkin Spice. The next one is Spice Spice Baby. And then Love You a Latte. Haha. Here we go, all three mattes. And let's see what these look like. Whew, that is creamsicle color. And then Spice Spice Baby. And third is Love You a Latte. Okay, this is the kind of color that looks so good on my skin tone for the transition. So yeah, really, really nice. I'm looking forward to doing a second swatch of that column. I was about to say row, but that's not what it is, it's the column. So there are quite a few mattes in the last three columns. This being one of them, the first of the three, of the last three. Oh gosh, that is a rich buildup of mattes right there. Maybe not so much this one, but it's by nature of its color. Very, very pretty, very pretty. Okay, so we have two more rows or columns to go. I like this one a lot. All right, do I have a lot of room here? I might be able to finish. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. And hopefully I'm bringing my arm up high enough for you. I hope I'm not cutting it down past the camera lens. Yeah. I hope I don't take off editing me. I guess I will find out. Okay, and we've got ginger spice, you spicy, and PSL and chill. So pumpkin spice latte and chill. For some reason, that is not a color that I would think as pumpkin spice latte and chill. But who am I? Whew. Holy cow, that one's saturated. Oh my goodness. And then we have You Spicy, which is a very bright fuchsia. Nice. Like I said, a lot of mattes coming. And that is the PSL and Chill. Okay, I will do a second swatch of these, and I think I'm going to go and swatch on my hand for the last three. So they'll be a little bit out of order, but I just want you to be able to see all of it in one go. We'll see how that can work. Okay, oops. I almost made a big mistake right there. Yeah, that is a very pretty color. Yeah, that built up quite nicely. Yes. Okay, well, there's definitely no more room on this arm, and I think I'm just going to try to swatch the last three right on my hand. I've never done that before. There's an opportunity to try new things all the time, right? And I have managed to put, I think it was 18 for the Celestial Divinity, but apparently I have not succeeding with this palette. I just don't seem to be able to put as many colors on my forearm. Okay, as I said, the last three, and these are it right here. They are three mattes, and that deep purple, medium deep purple, is one that I think is going to be really nice. So we have Cocoa Drizzle, which is a brown, Warm and Cozy, which is kind of a brown with some burgundy in it, and then Spice of Life, which I think is going to look so, so good. I love that matte purple. All right, so I said I was going to do it on the hand, so here we go. We have Cocoa Drizzle, we have Warm and Cozy, and then we have Spice of Life. You can barely see it, but this was the very, very light matte that I started with. So I'm going to just double swatch those three, and here are the fingers. They're pretty powdery mattes, but I like powdery mattes. I think that they work really well when they are a bit powdery. And that purple seems to have a bit of a white base. And here's the second. And Spice of Life, I think it's called. Yeah, Spice of Life for this one. I like the name. Not the best on the palm, but at least you get to see all of the colors in one go. So let's take a look at it. I'm just going to wipe my fingers and we'll just take a look at the pairings. Okay, what do I think? I'm not really big on this. It's almost what I call a flamingo color. This one and this one I'm not super, super fond of, although this one might look good on my eyes from inner to a third of the lid. I do note that this is going to look really good on my inner to center lid, or maybe all over the lid. This one is a no-brainer. This one is going to be absolutely beautiful. You know, it makes me think of Gilded Ganache, which I believe is in the chocolate gold. I really like this color. This gold is a no-brainer. This one and this one are no-brainers. This one as a duochrome, again, would look really great to emphasize. Kind of like the blue emphasizes the inner to 2/3 of the lid as I have it today. If I want a relatively neutral look, I think that this is the one that I would pick. I don't even know what I would pair it with, but I know that I would have no trouble putting that in the crease, and I might actually pair this one with this one, or this one with this one. And then this deep purple, I absolutely know that would go beautifully with this one, or even the pinks. This is a very easy palette as far as the color scheme. It would be really tough to go wrong with the pairings. There's not very much in here that I would see possibly clashing for someone. So that's nice. And these, I am a big fan. It's the worst placement ever, but I am a big fan of deep mattes because you can take a look that would be very, very light and airy. And if you're going somewhere in the evening, you just put a little bit of a dark matte on the outer lid, outer crease, possibly outer lower lid, or even as a liner. And then you can take your look from day to night, and it's so easy with a few good mattes to work with. So that's nice. You use your daytime look and then sultry it up for the evening. I'm very happy I picked up this palette. Like I said, it's still on the Too Faced site if you are interested in getting it. I'm happy that I purchased it when I did. I got it, I think, off the Sephora site. And yeah, I think Too Faced did a really great job with this palette. Of course, using it, I will know for sure, but the color story definitely speaks to me. And I think it's one of the better palettes that they've come out with in quite some time, in my opinion. If you are into some of the Too Faced more recent releases, not the teddy bear palette, but a few of the other ones, the minis, I will be swatching a few of those in upcoming videos as well. So you can watch out for those. And if you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions for color combinations for this palette, I am all ears. Let me know in the comments, and I would love, of course, as always, to hear from you. That is it from me. That is it for the swatches, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, as always, take care.